Hi, this is Prasad from India, Bangalore, and I want to share my experience regarding my fifth metatarsal fracture recovery. The fracture happened on my right foot around 6 weeks back. It was excruciatingly painful. My foot was swollen. I could not even take a step forward. And when the orthopedician diagnosed, it was a complete separation in the fifth metatarsal. And so it was not a hairline surgery, which could be just tie a bandage and you'll recover. So there was a small procedure that was done, a surgery, where a K-wire was inserted from the bottom of the fractured bone through the fracture and into the top fractured bone, and it has to stay there for around 5 weeks, so that that will provide a central support, and the bone will bond and heal. And during this time, they had put a semi-plaster of Paris, a hard bottom and behind my foot with a crepe bandage and cotton bandage wrapped around. So I had to keep that again for a little over 5 weeks. And during this time, the blood would accumulate in my foot and it would be swollen, and the entire bandage would become so tight and unbearably painful. And those were really trying times. So there are two things that I did which really helped me, which I would like to share with you. The first, I kept doing the exercise for the other parts of the body, my hands, abdomen crunches, and for the foot, I would sleep on my back and do the cycling around 500 times in the air. And so this kept my weight steady. And also, I observed my diet, how delicious the food was. I took the smaller quantities, so this kept my weight down, and so it kept me on a good track. And also during the healing, and I would first use the walker and then went on to use the crutches. It made me move a little bit faster, and since the foot was hanging down, there was a lot of pain, but I went through it. There are again two things that I did. I kept praying a lot, connected with my higher self, you can call divine. And I kept myself spiritual, so I recognized this as just an event where it would burn my karma away and I would heal. And I there were times of hopelessness when I had tears in my eyes and I would cry in despair, but again I would come back to myself and I would say I'm going to recover. So there was a certain amount of self belief that I had. So with this, with the support of my family members and with the hope given by my doctor orthopedician, I kept following the instructions given by him. So it is sixth week now. My bandage is taken off, and I was so happy. It was a heavenly feeling keeping the foot on my ground and being able to touch the ground, which I could not for 36 days. And it was a beautiful moment. And now it's around fifth day since the bandage is removed. Slowly and slowly I'm putting my weight again, I'm resting my foot a little bit away from the where the fracture is, so that the weight is not rested on the fracture. So I'm seeing the swelling is coming down, and I am getting better. So I would say, have self belief, pray, and follow these diet instructions and exercise instructions, and you're going to heal definitely, and you're going to be a healthy person again, going on with your jogging and all the other exercises. So all the very best. Once again, signing off. This is Prasad from Bangalore, India.